Well connected, minus 20% advisor costs. I'm just going to be raking in the cash. This is awesome. Plus 33% goods produced for like 100 years. 20% cheaper advisors. One of my generals just died. That is slightly annoying. You can continue drilling. Your general, I guess, is the one that just died. Oh, hello! 5511. 3-star. And this is why you want to keep your land tradition as high as possible. And this is also why you want to have the land tradition decaying reduction. Secrets in our alliance. Ambassadors and diplomatic envoys often double up as spies, or at least informants who go beyond the duties to gather information of the country they are supposed to do honest negotiations. This makes it less surprising that the ambassador here is Warsaw is suspected of involvement in espionage. Brandenburg gets pissed. Oh no, Brandenburg can get a spy network against me. That's the most pointless event. It's like, oh no, my ally has a spy network of 10. Ah! Merchants harassed. Disputes over the treatment of local workers were not uncommon. All governments faced minor reports of unfair treatment and harassment of their merchants. So I can annoy Bohemia. Or reduce the strength of the Burghers. I'm going to go ahead and issue a complaint on behalf of the Commonwealth. Meanwhile, Burghers, do you want to give me money? You need to have 25 influence. Unfortunately, that's going to be 24. That's really irritating. Oh no, Riga I can't give to the Burghers yet. But there is another territory here. Memel. Memel I can give to the Burghers. Protect trade. Click. Now, that should have given you sufficient influence. It did. Grant monopoly charters. Demand Diplo support. Ask for contribution. Thank you. Clergy. Would already give me it. Thank you. Cossacks. Raise Cossack host. That just gives me a free Cossack unit. Are Cossack units special? Like the Janissaries or the Streltsy? I have a feeling they are. I'll come back to you. Because I actually have a bunch of steppe provinces I can give to the Cossacks. You for special units? Land units, here we are. Strelts. I was hoping it would show a list of them all somewhere. What's another one? Janissary. That's not what I'm looking for. Cossacks have plus 10 shock damage. Well, that sounds pretty good. I have to say the Cossacks estate is one of the more interesting. Because you can get access to the Cossacks, you can get access to military advisors, which is just so useful. You can raise additional troops. Right. No, I need terrain. No. Simple terrain. Here we go. So, yes, we do have a couple of steps that we can give away. No, I don't, because they are not states. And unfortunately, I'm out of states, so I can't give them. Otherwise, I would. And get more bonuses, like more compatibility. So this will raise your influence only by 5? I can do this every 5 years? Oh, I wish I'd done that ages ago now. Yeah, it is indeed a special. Shock bonus plus 10. Cool. It'd be nice if I could put a timer on this, so remind me whenever it comes up again. Then the Schachter, military support. Let's go ahead. And call it yet. Demand mill support. That'll do for now. Good. So I once again have cash, which I can use to build some stuff. That's a plus 16. That's a plus 28. Ooh, gems. Yes. Build a couple of buildings, keep the money coming in. And I just need to rebuild my manpower stocks too, so this is all good. Am I over my force limit now? No, I am really far under it. What the hell? I actually deleted units because I was so far over. That seems... Oh, I wonder if I hadn't calculated properly. You know what sounds like a good idea? Polish Copenhagen. Again, I'm not going west, I'm going east. All the games I ever do are in Europe, I'm going east. I want to get a Ming Empire border. Maybe a Polish Ming Empire, we'll see. Yes, I want the Diplotech so I can get the trade for even more money. And now you're saying I need another rival. England? Really? No, not Austria. They're allied with Brandenburg. Timurids. Yeah, I think I'm going to rival the Timurids. Kazan I'm allied to. England I have absolutely no reason to go after. So we'll go ahead and do the Timurids. Although I guess... rivaled England and Austria, I might actually get an alliance with France. England, Austria. That would have been wise. Because I almost certainly could have got an alliance with France then. Yep. Bugger. Opportunity missed. Because with France on my side, I probably could take on the Ottomans. And Muscovy. Urbanization. While only a small portion of our population live in the cities, the growing prosperity of the Burghers is attracting an increasing number of people from the countryside. Some cities are growing so quickly the existing problems in terms of sanitation and overcrowding have gone from troubling to catastrophic. Lose a bunch of money and take a loan. Gain development. Or annoy a lot of people. We're going to improve the conditions. We're going to get that stuff. Improving influence with Burghers is fine. Yeah, it costs a loan, but it's fine. Because I could immediately spend that money on building more buildings. No, I'm not going to. We should pay loans back first. Although actually having a market in Memel would be extremely useful. 2444. Is that 2 level 4 sieges now? No. No, it's not. Is Hungary a free snack after the war with the Ottomans? Well, I just took a chunk out of Hungary. So, no. The one that I'd really like to go after is Denmark. But you are actually legit allied with Sweden. Did you lose your PU? You lost your personal union over Norway as well. Denmark, what the hell's happening to you? I mean, oh well. I mean, what I'm really hoping for here is that Muscovy tries to declare war on Sweden or something like that. I could polish off noble connections, which gives me more mercenaries, gives me more innovativeness. And also +1 leader siege. And also more loyalty. Do it, because I'm only 1 away from winged hussars. And I really want winged hussars. Schlock is immediately like, land! Give land! Right. Actually, I can totally give wool away. We'll do this one. Wool is another low earner, just like grain. Could I ask Sweden to break their alliance with Denmark? Well, first things first, I need to go and claim some land from the Danes. Like Goldingen. Obviously it's mine. No doubt about that. No, they wouldn't do it. I can intervene against France and Aragon. No, I'm good. Thanks. In fact, France isn't doing too hot. Burgundy and England have both grown. Although, no, England hasn't. England kept Maine but lost Aquitaine and have been attacking Brittany. They took Rennes and Vanité from them, which is actually blocking France off from that. I think it is Burgundy who've grown. Maybe not. Yeah, they've taken Rheims and Troyes. Sejm opposes Jan van Hessen. I haven't even looked at that for a while. Hesse is first. He is a 330. What's mine? 223. He is better, albeit slightly. I don't particularly want to pay prestige for that, though. Who do I want right now? Savoy, 446. Salzburg's is also good, 534. In fact, Salzburg is higher. It's got 12 points to Hesse's 7. I was looking at the percentages, but I shouldn't have been. So Salzburg should be the... Yeah. Also, I have money. I need to spend it. It's actually rather a good thing that I wasn't drilling, because I meant to be. Worth a try. Alright, you're just crossing over. That's fine. So long as you're not staying for a while, I don't mind you just crossing over. Right, I need to raise some more troops, don't I? Because I'm so far under my force limit, and I'd quite like to have those additional men. You know what I want? I want 5 artillery in each of my armies. So go ahead and hire 2 more of those. Military power up. Army tradition. 77%. Hell yes. Wilno was converted. That's annoying. And here we go. Centralization, monthly autonomy change, but more importantly, winged hussars. The hussars were originally light cavalry used for scouting, but with the decline of the old feudal army, we have switched over to professional regiments. The new heavier hussars will form the core of it. People will soon fear Poland's winged hussars. So we have plus 33% cavalry combat ability, which is actually higher than that, and also infantry to cavalry ratio increases. My cavalry currently fight with a plus 58%. Which would actually be a plus 78% if I had espionage and aristocratic. Muscovy is still a tech behind. The Ottomans aren't. I do have the largest army in the world, but I would be fighting with 50,000 versus 100,000. I would be effectively outnumbered 2 to 1. The Ottomans and I have roughly the same manpower. Muscovy has a bit more. None of my allies would join in this war. Even Brandenburg, who really sodding owes me. Actually, speaking of which, Brandenburg. I'm going to convert some of those favours into trust. Because you owe me a lot. No, I need to bide my time. I need one of those guys to be in a much bigger war than they are right now. Price of cloth has gone up, wool has gone down. That's going to affect me negatively. Boundary dispute with Zemplin, Hungary. Press it, obviously. Damn it, Sweden. I'm allied with one of Brandenburg's rivals, and Brandenburg's allied with one of my rivals. Stroder. Oh, it's a fort. We have time. Having allies who'd answer a call would be helpful, that's true. Time to finish the Magyars. No, it's not. I have a truce. Royal marriage? Fair enough. Ooh, 535. Can we please put her in charge? Since Jonas Masalski started providing advice on the trade developments in the Commonwealth, internal trade has been strengthened at the cost of curtailed imports and increased state regulation. No, increase. That's fine. No colonies means I can have unbridled mercantilism. Crushed. I really want to fight these guys. Although I can get an enormous amount of morale because I could use my military fervour. I could not maintain it indefinitely, but I could certainly maintain it for quite a long time. I can get another 10% morale if I went religious with my... Oh no, that's with quantity. I don't have quantity. I just saw that the Field Priests and Soldiers Prayer Books are such a long list, a long name, that I thought that part of it was the idea, but it's not. Humanist. I'm still seriously considering humanism. Although the policies are kind of rubbish. By kind of, I mean they are awful. Land leader shock, maybe. With quantity. Religious and quality would be good. Religious and offensive would be good, converting all the Orthodox. Religious and quantity for even more ridiculous morale. Because I can get 10% from the war fervor, I'm going to get another 15% from the focus on field defences. Which admittedly I don't have yet, but I will. Yeah, humanist I was seriously tempted by because, as part of my Polish traditions, the capstone is +3 tolerance of heretics. So not having a great religious unity just frankly isn't going to matter so much. In fact, doesn't humanism give religious unity? Yeah, +25% right there. In fact, the national unrest would also be good. That would be a +6 tolerance of heretics. Years of separatism would be good. Max promoted cultures, because yes, I will have a lot of cultures. Yeah, humanism is really the way to go. Also gives me an idea cost reduction, which will go quite nicely with my aristocratic Miltech cost reduction. But right now I think I probably want to go military ideas. Although that will help a lot with stability, allowing me to do more. Because right now I am having to put down quite a lot of rebels. They're not dangerous ones. But then again, I do not have much war exhaustion, which will eventually become a problem. Just want to make sure I'm not suffering attrition while training. Conscript elite Cossacks. Gain 10 army tradition. I would have 87% army tradition. My professionalism is already really high. Both the Muscovy and Ottomans are losing a lot of manpower. I have 44 professionalism and 77 tradition. Granted, the Ottomans have 62. Muscovy aren't even on the list. Oh no, they're down there, 39. That's not a whole lot. The Ottomans are already in debt. We have the forts down here. It's early, so taking forts is difficult. Which would allow me to focus down Muscovy. Because against Muscovy, I don't really care if I don't piece them out for much. What would actually work quite well is taking their main forts down here and then just letting rebels take out the rest, because the rebels would split off. It's a weakened Muscovy I want. I don't necessarily right now need to take their territory, then I can focus down the Ottomans. The only one who might answer would be Brandenburg. will be more likely to join offensive calls. Spend 10 favours to do this, so I need one more favour with them. Alright, we're going to try this. Yeah, I have almost no favours with Sweden. That would rely on Muscovy attacking me. Conversion. I mean, actually, even with humanism, we could be slowly but surely converting people. When am I due to... There we go. So we're going to do this. We're going to say prepare for war for Brandenburg, which is something I've never actually done before. We're then going to go over to Muscovy. We're going to go declare war. Brandenburg will now answer. Prepare for war plus 20. Okay, that's really good to know. So you get plus 20 chance for them to answer a call if you press that. We're going to call Brandenburg in, which will be actually a really big help against the Ottomans. Done. Right, I'm going to save here just in case. Because we're still going to need to fight this defensively early on. Right, we want them to be attacking our forts and we just go bish bash, etc. Fighting the Ottomans will be more difficult than the Muscovites though. Although I do have excellent generals down here. So let's pull you back to here. Let's have you here in the centre somewhere. And if I absolutely have to, I can spend professionalism for manpower. Right, here come the first group. So I might send you up there to go and deal with them. You'll have to go and deal with that. Like, my army should be significantly stronger than Muscovy's right now. Like, I'm fully expecting to properly embarrass them early on. I'm going to need to learn where I can actually station this army. Supply over here is going to be a bit of a problem. Also, it's September, so winter is coming. I do indeed have winged hussars. Oh. Kiev, we can sit there. That's a lot of people coming in.